Across the forests of Ogun State, in a quiet town where red earth meets ancient silence, lies a mysterious grave so large, so ancient, and so revered that legends say only a queen of unimaginable power could sleep beneath it. But what if this queen was none other than the legendary Queen of Sheba, the famed woman who once tested King Solomon's wisdom? This is the story of Bilikisu Sungbo, the enigmatic woman whose name still echoes through the centuries. A story where West African oral history collides with biblical and Arabian legend. Before we dive into the main story, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell notification button for more interesting video like this. The legend of Bilikisu Sungbo. Deep in Oke Eri, Ijebu Ode, lies one of Nigeria's greatest and least understood heritage sites. The Sungbo Eredo, a massive system of earthworks, walls and ditches, stretching over 160 kilometers, older than many medieval European fortifications. The local people say these monumental structures were commissioned by a wealthy, deeply religious woman known as Bilikisu Sungbo. But who was she? According to Ijebu oral tradition, Bilikisu Sungbo was a noble woman of immense wealth, a devout woman who inspired loyalty and fear, a ruler who oversaw massive construction projects, a traveler whose origins were far beyond Yoruba land. Some even say she was no ordinary queen. The connection to King Solomon. Across the Middle East, the Queen of Sheba is known by many names. Makeda in Ethiopia, Bilqis in Yemen and the Arabian Peninsula. When traders from North Africa and Arabia first encountered the Yoruba centuries ago, they heard the name Bilikisu, and saw a grand tomb surrounded by earthworks so massive they rivaled ancient kingdoms. The similarities were too strong to ignore. Shared names. The name Bilikisu/Bilqis appears almost identical in pronunciation. A journey to the west? Some traditions hold that after her encounters with Solomon, the Queen of Sheba traveled widely, spreading influence and wealth. A few legends suggest she fled southward after palace intrigues, eventually settling in West Africa. In Arabian tales, Bilqis bore Solomon a child. In some Yoruba versions, Bilikisu came to Ijebu Ode as a widow or as a woman fleeing political turmoil after Solomon's death. The overlap between myth and oral history is irresistible. The tomb at Oke Eri, a mystery of its own. The supposed tomb of Bilikisu Sungbo is not a small grave. It is enormous in size, carefully protected, visited by thousands yearly, considered sacred, especially by women seeking fertility blessings. Even more astonishing is the Sungbo Eredo, the gigantic system of ancient earthworks that surrounds the region. Archaeologists believe it was built around AD 800 to 1000, requiring a labor force larger than many early African kingdoms. But local tradition insists, only Bilikisu had the power and wealth to build it. Local stories describe Bilikisu as strictly religious, forbidding certain behaviors. A woman of commanding presence. Someone who never married within the community. A ruler who traveled with foreign escorts and unknown soldiers. Someone who kept her origins hidden. Her death, locals say, was equally mysterious. Some believe she died peacefully after completing her life's mission. Others believe she vanished, and the tomb is symbolic. Yet the traditions remain unbroken. No one must tamper with her resting place. Today, archaeologists can map her earthworks, historians can compare her legends, linguists can trace her name, but one question remains locked beneath the red Nigerian soil. Was Bilikisu Sungbo truly one of King Solomon's wives? Or even the legendary Queen of Sheba herself? Until someone unlocks the secrets hidden under Oke Eri, the world may never know. But the earth remembers. And the walls she left behind still rise through the forest, whispering her name. Want more stories like this? Hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our story, because this is just getting started.